money is addictive.
Now you're preaching. Let's go.
Losing money is addictive. That's one thing I can tell you, to you as a human being, not just this as a trader. Because anything you're trying to build, when your psychology is not in the right place, you'll never improve in anything. Because I was like, nah, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this gambling thing, because I don't want to feel like trading is a scam. I know it's not a scam. One thing you should learn is learn to understand the language of the chart, because the chart is gonna tell you what I want. So don't let your mind be a weapon formed against you. Stop choosing girls just because lebana marago atla le hey.
Yo, what's up, guys? It's Mpho Gooieman from Top Traders South Africa, and I'm bringing you guys another installment of Market Masters, where I sit down with the most prominent figures in the game. And today I'm joined by a very special lady, Mpho Gooieman. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm blessed, thank you.
Nah, that's great. That's great. I'm really excited for today. I think while I was preparing, I got even more excited. I was like, okay, so what a lot of people don't know, this was really funny. So usually there's a form everyone fills out to pick like time slots and whatnot. And I think you had the funniest response of them all. It's like, you'll find out, something like that.
Yeah, I just didn't know what to share because there's a lot.
I'm like,
there's a lot. I didn't know what to say. Honestly speaking, I said that because I was like, what? Okay, which one? What should I say?
Yeah.
I'm like, they'll just find out.
And I guess we're here today to find out.
Yeah.
No, beautiful. On that note, we are going to be talking about trading today because you are a trader. And we're here to give knowledge to the next person, or give information, knowledge, and wisdom to pass it on to the next person. But before we actually get into all of that, just give us a little bit of background. Where did you grow up? How did you grow up? How was your upbringing?
Whew.
So we can find out.
Okay, so as you all know me, my name is Mpho, and I'm from Northwest in Delaware. Actually, let me say Mufufutso number 2. That's where I come from. So Delaware is just a town, right? So I grew up there, but I came this side when I was just about to do my grade 8, so which was in 2008. And then I was schooling at AB for high school, and then after matric I went to do programming, IT in programming and network engineering. At that time it was called, what is it? Now it's Richfield.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where I studied my diploma for 3 years. And then now that's where trading found me.
Oh, yeah?
When I was in my 3rd year. Basically, I was about to graduate, and then I was in class, using free Wi-Fi and stuff. And then I saw this post from this guy, a well-known trader. He was like my friend on Facebook. So I saw he posted, a bunch of money on the table with a laptop, charts and all that. And I'm like, what is this? And I was like, what is this?
To my gold traders, when the market gets volatile, you expect the spread to widen, and that's become an industry norm. But what if it didn't? What if it consistently remained tightened even during high volatility sessions? Well, this is where PrimeXBT comes into the picture. While many brokers widen their spreads during high volatility sessions, the gold spread at PrimeXBT remains tightened even during these high volatile sessions. That means you can focus more on capturing opportunities without having to worry about a sudden spread spike eating into your profits. PrimeXBT is a licensed and regulated broker. Click the link in the description below or scan the QR code on screen to open your trading account today and start trading with PrimeXBT.
So that's how I got interested in it. And then I went and found out, okay, this is Forex. And where there's money, I'm going.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I went on and did research, downloaded a bunch of books. And then I went on YouTube. YouTube confused me, if I'm being honest with you.
Okay.
And then I stopped with the YouTube. Then I just studied all the books that I downloaded. But the one that I found was the most useful one. It was Baby Pips.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, then I just focused on Baby Pips. Then that's when I got direction on what to focus on and what not through Baby Pips. So that's basically how I got into trading.
Yeah. So this is your third year right now. Did you finish?
Yes, I did.
You did finish, okay.
I did graduate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did graduate. And then after graduating, obviously I had to find a job and all that, but it wasn't working out. It was not. And then I went on to this internet cafe in Randfontein to volunteer, just to build my skills, IT and all that. And then, the guy who was my boss there, he was actually trading.
Oh.
But yes, he was trading, but he didn't know that I was doing research about it. And I didn't tell anyone about it at that time. So he didn't know at all that I know what he's doing. And he was busy buying robots. I remember he bought a robot for like 8,000 and it didn't work. He kept on wasting money. And I was like, oh, Nkosiam, is this what I'm going to get myself into? Is this what I want? But I kept on going. Hey, I was like, this is not going to discourage me, because I've known this thing to be something that can change my life, especially because I'm looking for a job. So why not just focus on learning instead of just focusing on what he's doing? Because I can see that there's a lot of indicators and whatever on his charts. I don't understand what is going on there. But he keeps on losing money. That's the thing. And even today, he still loses money. Even today, he still... Thing is, he's only focusing on buying stuff. And I think 2 years later, I went to the internet cafe and asked him, how far are you? That time I had a seminar a day before going. I mean, a day, it was the following day. So I went to the internet cafe because I wanted to print out some documents. And then I asked him, Hore, what is going on? Are you still trading? And he was like, yeah, I see you on social media and stuff. I'm like, I have a seminar tomorrow. You can come, Because I knew that, guys. So the main reason why I became a trader, it was because I had a makeup business, right? So I wanted to expand the business. And also... my background, me staying in Northwest, my mom was renting when we were staying here, go Randfontein. So we were staying like in a one room, and the room was, it was bad. Yeah. And it was me, my mother, and my siblings and my stepdad. So we were like 5 in that one room. So it was so uncomfortable. I didn't have any freedom. I didn't have any privacy. So my goal was, okay, I am making money with the makeup, but I don't know if it's gonna be enough for me to move out and sustain me. So I wanted to trading to help with that, so I can be able to stay alone and take everything from there. But that became my enemy. Hey,
really?
Yeah.
Very interesting that you should say that.
That became my enemy, because now I started forcing things to happen because I was desperate to get out of that place, right? So the money that I was making on the makeup side, I ended up wasting it on the trading side, because I didn't have much knowledge, but I was funding every week with $100, and I would waste it. I would blow the money, blow fund, until I decided, guys, I need to learn.
Yeah, we'll get into that. You talk about makeup. How did you get into makeup? Because you studied something else, obviously. And then internet cafe.
Okay, makeup also found me when I was in school.
Oh, yeah?
Because remember, when I was in school, I was going there, honestly speaking. Now I taught myself IT, if I'm being honest. most of the time I was studying from home instead of, I was a full-time student, but I didn't like going to school. So I went to use free Wi-Fi because I like doing research. So when I get bored, I would watch the makeup videos, Mihlale's makeup videos.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I would watch the makeup videos. That's how I learned makeup. And then after graduating, because I couldn't find a job and I was volunteering there, I decided to start a business so I can earn some money while I volunteer there. So that's how I got into the makeup business. And I became the most booked makeup artist in the West Rand.
Sure.
And I was traveling almost every weekend. I was booked. So I
Sure.
was making good money with the makeup side.
Okay.
But I feel like it wasn't enough. Yeah, that's why I had to now. But I wasn't consistent with trading. That's the thing, because the money was coming from the side. So I didn't feel the need to really invest on the side until COVID came.
Okay.
Yeah, because when COVID came, I didn't have any bookings. The business was like down. So the only thing I had was a bit of savings, which I also wasted on trading. Yeah, I went broke. And when I went broke, that's when I decided to lock in, stay home, and really focus in trading, because that time I didn't have a choice. I did not have a choice. And from 2016 until COVID, I was trading currency pairs. I was only trading currency pairs. When I got to the COVID-19, that's when now I got into VIX, because I was desperate for money and VIX was faster, and I was like, yeah, let me focus on this thing and see how it goes. So my first withdrawal came from VIX.
During COVID.
During COVID.
So all that time before that, there was
nothing.
Zero.
I was just funding. Yeah, I was just funding.
Bekele.
Bekele funding. And funny enough, nothing was discouraging me to stop funding even when I lost money. One thing about losing money is addictive.
Now you're preaching. Let's go.
Losing money is addictive. That's one thing I can tell you. The more you lose money, it's like there's this voice that keeps on coming. No, man, you can bring it back. Fund. You can bring. That's what was happening for almost 4 years. I was losing money for almost 4 years, and I was losing money consistently. Yeah, without fail.
Yeah.
And I was losing it while learning. Losing, because every time I lose money, I don't know how many journals I have, because every time I lose money, I would go and try to find out what was the reason for me to lose money, and I would find the reasons, but my psychology would be the problem. Because I was in an environment where it's not comfortable for me to really focus and work and do things right, because you try to do this, someone is going to come and discourage you. What are you doing? This thing is a scam. You try to do that, and then they're going to tell you, you're not going to go anywhere with this. Not everyone will see things the way you see them. When now you see, this thing can actually change my life, but someone else will be like, just go and find your job.
Yeah. Environment becomes our psychology.
Yes. So as a human being, it's your job to make the environment be a favorable one for you to be able to work on. Because one thing for sure is, if you're not going to make it comfortable for you, you will never get out of that situation. You'll be running in a circle, but you'll never get out of it, which is the saddest part, because a lot of people are trapped in that thing. So that's why focusing on your inner being, your psychology, is the most important thing to you as a human being, not just as a trader. Because anything you're trying to build, when your psychology is not in the right place, you'll never improve in anything. So that's where the danger was. So I had to make the place be comfortable. I had to block the noise so I can focus on the goal, which is the trading. So whatever, my parents would say, because they are the ones who were very discouraging. Seriously, they're the ones. Yeah, now they understand because
I don't think it's always coming from a bad place, obviously.
yes,
Yeah.
it's because they don't know. Like
Yeah.
they've never seen anyone making money from a phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now that they've eaten the money. Yeah. Now that they've tasted the Forex money, yeah, they understand. But at that time, they didn't. I would get discouraged so much. And, guys, parents can be cruel when it comes to the things they spit out. Yeah, black parents.
Yeah, it's a tough one. So let's talk about just some of the practical ways when we speak about environments right now, where because you're speaking right now and you're saying you had to make the environment comfortable. What are some of the practical ways that you can remember that you had to do something like this? You had to switch up this thing. You had to maybe, do you understand what I'm asking?
So one of the things that I would do is spend too much time in church.
Okay.
Yeah, I would spend too much time in church because, it's like every time I go to church, there's something that wakes up in me. I would stand in the mirror, look at myself, and tell myself that I'm a queen. I'm a lion. Nothing can break me. I would do those affirmations, and they would always remind me of who I am. I would listen to Pastor Chris's teachings, and they would always wake something in me, and that's how my mindset shifted from, the poverty mindset to now, you are not in poverty. Forget about what's going on in your surroundings. Look at the future you, right? Then that's when I started reading books that are empowering me as a woman. The book that I was reading at that time, what is that book, Kunje? I forgot.
Was it like a personal?
Tony Robbins.
Okay.
Yeah, it was Tony Robbins' book, and I still have that book, but I haven't read it in a while. Mara, that was the book that I was reading at that time, and I always share the book on my TikTok page. But I forgot.
It's not the trader's mindset. It's not that one. Okay.
It's not. It's just about personal development.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what changed my mindset to now look at things with a positive eye. No matter the losses that I would take, no matter what people would say, I would always be reminded that this is where the goal is. This is what you're going to focus on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but overall, I would, spend too much time in church. By the time I come back, I forgot about everything that's happening.
Yeah. So, no, I do understand where you come from. So let's get back to now the journey right now, because right now I want to talk about that 4 years, man. Like,
it was a lot.
Because I can imagine what that is doing to your to your psychology.
You know, when you have money, when you have cash flow, you don't feel the losses. You only feel the losses when you're trading your last money. When you're trading that last $10, that's when you feel the pain.
Yeah.
But when you're trading, and you have cash flow outside of trading, you losing money in trading, it doesn't affect you psychologically, because you know that I'm gonna lose this money tomorrow. I'm gonna get another one. I have money to fund.
But doesn't that speak to the fact of when someone's like, trader's money you can afford to lose?
Yes.
Okay.
At that time, I could afford to lose those $100, so it didn't do anything to me. But
so is that like a dark side of it? Because right now,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Losing money is addictive. Yeah, that's why you can find people staying go casino the whole day.
Yes.
Spending money, losing. They don't see that they are losing money, but they keep on betting. It's the same thing. Now, what makes you stop losing money is when the money is failure. That's when you now see that my bank account is actually going like this. That's when it starts affecting you. That's when you start now reflecting and be like, is this really worth it? What am I doing? Right? So during COVID, I funded with all my savings. When I was about I think I was left with less than 2K in my account. And all that money was gone. And I'm like, okay, now what now? What's going to happen? Because it was now June, I think. So I'm like, we're already in June. I haven't done anything with my life. I'm starting to get depressed because I've been losing money too much. So now that those $100,
Yeah, they're coming back
to me. If I didn't fund that money, I wouldn't. Yeah. Now it's coming. It's coming. What did I do with the makeup money? I wanted to start my makeup brand. I did not. I should have used this money to start, but I didn't. I wasted it on trading. So what now? I need to survive.
I mean, when you look back to that period, what do you think you could have done differently?
Okay, that time I was trading without the knowledge. I wanted money instead of knowledge.
Okay.
Like right now, as we speak, I'm chasing knowledge, not the money. And the money comes while I'm chasing the knowledge. And I feel like now it's much easier than before because now I know what I'm doing. At that time, I was funding, no risk management. I didn't know anything about that. I was just funding and trading, gambling basically. Yeah, I was just gambling my money away. And what I could have done differently, I should have just focused on the learning and traded a demo account. Because I didn't trade a demo account for too long. I don't believe in trading a demo account for too long because trading a demo account doesn't teach you how to deal with your psychology. It doesn't help you deal with your emotions. You can backtest, you can forward test on a demo account, but you can't really manage your emotions on a demo account because remember, trading a live account and a demo account is two different things. Yeah, the price is the same, but when it comes to the emotional side, it's not. It's hard to trade a live account, but it's easy. It's easier to trade a demo account.
Yes.
You make more profits on a demo account than on a live account because on a live account there's a lot of discipline required. There's a lot of rules that you need to apply. There's discipline that's needed there. It's on a different level. So which is not the easiest thing to do, especially being patient. A lot of people are not patient. A lot of people are not disciplined. A lot of people fail to even follow the rules that they set for themselves. But on a demo, it's very easy because nothing is disturbing your soul on a demo account. You're just trading.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's COVID. It's June. It's done.
So now we are on COVID. So I now have to decide, Mpho, it's either you're going to keep on losing money and finish this 2K and be left with nothing, or you're going to learn this thing. So now that's when I locked in. I locked in like for real.
Did you fund with the 2K? Oh, so now this is like...
Now I had to now apply the discipline that I've been learning on that book. Yeah, the rules of success, the psychology of money that I've been learning on that book. I had to apply it. So now I started funding with $10.
Okay.
Yes. I started funding with $10 and then I learned how to grow small accounts with a $10 account. So I took those $10. Obviously, the first one, I blew it. Second one, I blew it. And then, third one, I made something. Then I couldn't keep the profits because it's hard to keep the profits. You make the profits. After a few days, you want to trade them. Yeah. Maybe I bought chicken lickiniana. Maybe I bought something yana.
Yeah.
And then the rest, it went back to trading.
Yeah.
But there was growth. Yeah, I can admit that there was growth when I was now trading with those $10. But the only problem was trading small accounts is not sustainable. Yeah, it's not sustainable.
You're touching people now.
It's not sustainable.
You're touching them here.
I know. People, thing is, guys, traders are delusional, hey?
Let's go.
Traders are delusional. They're going to tell you that I'm going to be a millionaire with the $10. How? You You need money. Yeah, with for you to become a profitable trader, you need funds. You need, and not only funds, you need a sustainable income outside of trading.
Okay.
Yeah, outside of trading, you need. That's why I always advise my students that, guys, don't rely on the trading money, because it's never gonna help you psychologically. The minute you only focus on the trading money, guys, month end is rent. How are you gonna pay rent when you have to trade the money that you have to pay rent with? There has to be a sustainable income that comes in every single month so that you can be able to trade in peace. Because when you're only focusing on the money that you get in trading, trust me, in a few months you'll be broke.
You know, I think in quite a lot of your videos on TikTok, you speak about desperation. Trading from a place of desperation.
Yes, that's why I'm saying you need to make sure that you have a side hustle. Because I believe that as traders, we are hustlers.
Yeah.
Make sure that the hustling game doesn't only revolve around trading. Because trading needs money. There's a reason why they decided to bring up now prop firms, because they understand that trading needs money. You trade in small accounts, you are trading for survival. The money that you're making, guys, in this economy, tomorrow you're going to spend it and then you're going to be left with nothing. So this means that every single day you have to start from zero. That's not sustainable. And starting from zero, the fact is, with the mentality that a lot of people have, they blow a lot of money before they make money, which is, it's a waste of money, guys.
It is.
It's a waste of money.
It truly
We've
is.
given so much money to the brokers that now they see South Africa as
A gold mine.
Yeah. Because all brokers are coming here.
Literally.
Because of this full margin mindset. They understand that South African traders don't know anything about risk management. They think that funding 2K and then risking the whole account is risk management while you have a different account. That's not risk management.
Let's deep that one a little bit more, because I think that one, it's a conversation on its own.
That's not risk management. So with the risk management, guys, you need to know a bit of medicine for you to be able to calculate, because we're dealing with numbers, right? That's why I always say, guys, you want to focus on trading. You're going to need that knowledge. And you're only going to notice that as you grow as a trader. When you're studying, the full margin mindset, it's normal. We've all been there. And we've been blowing with that mindset. I've been blowing with that mindset. So until I started now risking 1% of the account, just 1%. So the question is, how are you going to know how much 1% is from your account if you don't know how to calculate it? Do you understand? So that's what I'm saying. You can't say, I'm going to leave school just because that basic knowledge that you're being taught in school, you're going to have to apply it in your trading. Yeah, you're going to have to apply it in your trading, especially in terms of risk management, because that's where a bit of calculations are needed. But at least now we have position size calculators that are making things easy for us to calculate the percentages and the lot sizes, right? The right lot sizes, because now people are just doing a guessing game and then saying, 0.05 on $100, it's a good risk. That's not.
The argument is right now is that in South Africa, in Cyril's economy, there's no money.
There's no money, but there's prop firms.
Yeah.
There's no money. If you feel, thing is, with prop firms, you need to be a professional, right? And you need to be someone who follows the rules, because we deal with strict rules, right? But one thing I can tell you is that 1% is enough to make you enough money for the month. Yes. 3 trades that you can take in a week are enough to give you good money in a month. You don't have to be on the market every single day. You don't have to be present. Guys, your life shouldn't revolve around trading. You need to have a life outside trading. Like, I only look at the charts, maybe spend too much time on the chart on Sundays, because that's when I do my back testing. That's when I do my analysis for the week. So I only spend too much time on the market for maybe 2 hours, 3 hours on a Sunday. But during the week,
Oh yeah.
no. During the week, less than 15 minutes, I'm just looking for entries and I'm done.
Yeah.
If I don't get an entry, I'm done. I'm going to do my makeup. I'm going to pay. I'm going to do TikTok videos. I'm going to play with my child. But I'm not spending much time on the charts during the week because there's nothing much to do. I get an entry level. After placing that trade, risk management, 1%, risk to ratio of 1:2, and then I just let the trade run. There's nothing else I can do.
Yeah. Before I move on, actually, while on the prop firms, we'll get back to prop firms later as well. Again, the instant funding. I know you have an issue. I know you have an issue with that.
I even get mad. Guys, do you understand that? I traded an account for 2 months. And it was
What is
like
instant funding before you go too far with
okay,
it?
instant funding
Yes.
is you don't go through the 2-step challenge or the 1-step challenge. You just get funded instantly. They give you like a live account instantly. Yeah. But obviously they are a bit more expensive. Mara, the rules.
Yeah.
Yeah. The rules are the same as the funded account, ne? But the problem is there's this one, the consistency score rule.
Oh, what's it called? I know exactly what you're talking
the
about.
consistency score rule. So with this particular broker, I'm not going to mention the name. Hey, those people, guys, are scammers. Oh. So they kept on fighting with me. I can literally show you some of the emails.
Yeah.
Because while I was trading the account, I made it was a 25K account, right? I made about 2 point something US dollars in profit, which was the maximum profit that was expected to be made with that consistency score. But every time I up my profits, the consistency score goes up. It keeps on going up instead of going down, because I'm not even taking a lot of losses, because maybe in a week I'm taking like 1 loss. Even in my journal, you'll see that in a week I'm taking like a loss, 1 loss, and then but it didn't make sense. Or why is the consistency score keeps on going up? Sninning, it goes down. Okay, it was close to 15. I think it was close to 15, maybe 18 something. So it was about to go to 15. So now the thing is, when it goes to close to 15, they're going to take it back to 30, 50. Yeah. And then now they started changing the rules, saying that I can now trade fundamentals. And I'm not a fundamental trader. I avoid fundamentals by all means. They would say I can now trade fundamentals. So because I'm smart enough, I went to their websites to check if the rules changed or not. But the rules were the same. The fundamentals are not allowed. So they were trapping me for me to breach the account with fundamentals. And I did not. I did not. I just decided, let me just leave this account because I feel like I'm wasting my time. I feel like I'm fighting with the broker here. Yeah. So it's time to move on. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. So that's why I advise people not to buy the instant funding, because my experience there was just like, I just want to test it out because it's too good to be true. No one can give you a 25K to trade J&J.
Shortcuts. I think that's what it is. What are shortcuts doing to our community at large? What are they doing to... Because for you were probably like, you know what? 2-step what
yes
challenge.
I was like, I'm tired of these days. It takes time. So if I can get funded immediately, I know what I'm doing. I know I'm good at trading, so I know that I'll get my payout soon. But I didn't.
But on that note, what do you think shortcuts are doing to our community? Okay,
one thing about shortcuts, guys, they will prolong your journey. When are you gonna think, Hore, it's doing something to your growth, but it's not. It's actually breaking you kancane kancane, like it's breaking you, because you're never gonna see growth until if you don't skip the steps to success, because you need to go through all those challenges, because each and every challenge that you go through, it teaches you something. Every challenge that comes in your journey, it's meant to grow you, it's meant to build you. So it's building a character in you to prepare you for the success that you want. But if you're going to skip those steps, you will not be able to keep the success. You're going to always go back. So it's necessary to go through that pain so that you can learn something from it. Because if you're going to skip it, you're never going to be able to keep that treasure that God has placed for you. There's a reason why there's tests and trials in human nature, because it builds a character in you. That character is what will help you keep whatever that you're building.
Sure. So now we were trading $100. We moved to $10. How do things progress from there now?
Okay, like I was saying, that there was growth.
Yes.
I was seeing growth, but I did say that trading small account is not sustainable.
Yeah.
It's not sustainable, especially if you don't have any backup funds. Because remember, I used all my savings. So the makeup business is down. I don't have any other income besides trading, right? So those small profits that I was making, actually it wasn't like small profits. It was good enough profits to help me survive. Yeah. So those profits, I would just use the profits to what I need at that moment. I need clothes, I need toiletry, I need makeup. Makeup is expensive.
Yep.
Nails are expensive.
Yeah.
And I don't have a man. You understand?
Yeah.
Okay, now he's here, but now he's here, but at that time I didn't have anyone.
Yeah.
Waba. So that money that I was spending, and my mom taught me independence when I was not ready.
Okay.
After graduating, she literally told me that, Miguel, it's time to go and look for a job. If you don't find it, yeah, that's what she said. And I thought she was playing, but she was not. Because Christmas comes, she's not buying anything for me. She's buying for my siblings, and I'm not getting anything. And I'm like, guys, I need to make a plan. I need to make a plan. I need to make a plan. So that money, the profits that I was making, it was funding my lifestyle, guys. I didn't go to church looking nice because some guy funded the lifestyle. No. It was the trading money, from $10, $20. Yeah. So the money, most of the time, I would use the money. I would use the money and leave $20, $10 so I can be able to come and trade again. Okay. Yeah. And then it comes that you lose all that you saved for trading. Then you have to hustle that money again. You would spend like 2 to 3 weeks without having funding. So it's not sustainable. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Yeah, it's not.
What are you doing during those periods where there's nothing to trade? Where's your mindset at that time? Okay,
during the COVID, if I when I didn't have money to fund, I would just continue trading a demo account, learning, trading it, but I wouldn't stop. Yeah. One thing I've never done is stop trading. Yeah, the only thing I do is give myself a break when it's needed. But like right now, I'm on a trading break since last month. Oh, yeah? Yeah, I haven't been trading since last month. I'm going to start trading next month.
Is there a reason behind that?
Yes.
What happened?
A good one. Okay, so right now, trading is seasonal, right? Okay. I know a lot of people don't know this, but trading is seasonal. Yeah. So the seasons where it's time for the market to rest, it's consolidation time. This is that season, right? So most of constitutional traders are on holidays. So when they are on holidays, there's no much movement, especially on the pairs that I trade, because I'm a JPY trader. Okay. So yeah, there's a lot of consolidations that is happening there. So you would make money, lose it, make it, lose it. So instead of losing my money, I just took a break.
Okay, no, makes
Because
sense.
the breakouts mostly will happen month end of August.
Mm-hmm.
So from next month until November, it's going to be a good time.
You're ready for it, I can tell.
Plus the mindset, waiting after taking a break from trading, when you come back with a different energy. Yeah, and it's very easy to take away from the market when you are fresh. But yeah, it adds also into your psychology, because you can't always be in trading, guys. Yo, yala pisa emotionally, mentally.
Actually, overtrading, I think, is something that a lot of people, a lot of traders do struggle with. When was it the first time you noticed that you were overtrading, and how did you end up finding a solution to?
Okay.
Yes.
When I was trading those $10 accounts.
Okay.
$10, $20.
Yeah.
You know what I would do?
Yeah.
I would lose that $10 there. The first one. Plus, when you say synthetics are volatile, so I would lose that $10 or $20, and then I would fund again, lose fund. Maybe on the third funding, that's when I'll make the profits.
Okay.
And then after a few days, you repeat the same process. So it's like you make good money, you lose it afterwards because of overfunding, overtrading, lack of discipline. Yeah. So what helped me get consistency in trading is, okay, there's something happened that forced me. You know, trauma. Yeah, trauma will force you to change. So what happened is, I was making that money. Yeah, it was good. It was a good year, man, during COVID. I wouldn't say that I was broke completely. No, I was making the money. I was in a good space. But there's this time where I decided to grow an account for the whole week. And I took that account from $20 to 1,000 something US dollars. On synthetics, I was trading VIX 100. Even today, I can't trade VIX 100. I can't. When I place a trade on that thing, I go like this. Like, it's giving me anxiety. I can't trade it anymore. So what happened is, I grew that account for the whole week. Then kapapa, Sunday after church, I went and showed my neighbor. I was like to him, yo, I just made money. Come on, sir. That was the first time I make that much money in my life.
Yeah.
And I'm like, come and see. And then my guy was like, child, look for more opportunities. Yeah, and some pose. Grow ale mali, grow, thatha uyise la yo. Nami ngayithatha, guys. I took the opportunities that he saw, and mind you, I'm the one teaching him.
Oh.
So for me to take his signal, I don't know what was happening in my mind.
Yeah.
And he was like, there's this opportunity. And I'm like, let's take it. And I do my analysis. I also see the same thing. But after losing money, that's when I saw that this signal was nonsense. Then I took the trade, and he was like, go full in. I went full in. And I lost the money within, I think, a second, less than a minute or whatever. I lost it within that. And it traumatized me because I even fainted. I woke up outside. My mom she poured me water. Ever since from there, I never wanted to trade VIX again. Because every time I trade, especially VIX 100, every time I trade it, I get panic attacks. Like, it's that bad. So that's what forced me to work on taking things slow and consistency, discipline. And then for me to be able to get back on trading again, I had to go to small accounts. I mean, not small accounts. I had to go to currency pairs. I had to move back to currency pairs.
Okay.
Yeah, I started with currency pairs, taking things slow, and I left VIX completely because, I realized, guys, I can't anymore because before I left it, that experience made me lose money consistently again because I couldn't forgive myself for that loss. I couldn't accept that loss. So I had to now go back to those 4 years of losing money consistently. It happened again. So that's what forced me to go back to currency pairs. And ever since I got back on currency pairs, I never looked back. That's how I built consistency, because now I was trading things that are slow, especially currency pairs that are not affected by US dollar, because the fundamentals on USD, I couldn't handle anything that is volatile. Yeah. So I traded body euro, JPY, euro, whatever, CAD, those pairs that are. And then that's when now I started building consistency with those currency pairs. But most importantly, I had to work on myself. I had to work on my mindset. For me to shift that mindset of a loser to a mindset of a winner, I had to read books. I had to listen to a podcast, not trading podcast. I had to cut off the noise on social media and follow all the traders, because I would get a lot of pressure when I see other traders achieving things and I'm not. I had to unfollow all of them. I unfollowed all of them, and then I cut off the noise. The people that I'm following now, guys, I'm sorry, but content alone, I hate it. I don't see it. I follow you guys, but just because I know you guys, but I don't see your content. Anything Forex, I don't see it on social media. I don't follow anything Forex because it affects my psychology. So that's how I became consistent and disciplined, because I wasn't getting different information from different people. Yeah.
Becoming what you feed your mind. Yeah. It seems like that has played such an important role in your life.
Yes, because you become what you feed your mind, right? Everything that you read, everything that you see on social media, you end up becoming like those people. Your circle, it makes the personality in you. It makes the person you are. So that's why it's important that if your circle is not serving you, cut it off. If someone is not serving you a purpose, cut them off, because what are you doing with those people? Same goes to the relationship. Because, guys, your partner can make or break you.
Are you preaching now?
Yeah, your partner can make or break you. You can't just go to a girl and umushela just because she looks beautiful. No. She must add value into your life. She must be able to meet you halfway. So if you're gonna keep matlakala in your life, you're gonna be matlakala. Yeah. So whatever you listen to, whatever you on a daily basis, whoever you stay with, they build that personality.
And I think people don't actually realize how much of an impact a relationship has, even on your trading. They don't. Even on your trading itself.
When I met my partner, he was not trading.
Okay.
Yeah, he was not trading at all. Now he is. Yeah, he was not trading. He actually thought that I'm about to scam him. Because he thought that there's some Nigerian trying to scam him until he saw that, no, man,
it's a real person.
Yeah, but he was not trading. He's a life coach, and he coached me, and he helped me actually get back on my groove, because when I met him, I was in a dark space in terms of losing money because of that incident. Yeah. And I had just lost a friend. So he helped me get back to myself again, reminded me that you used to be this person. What happened to you? Let's bring back that person. Right? So he helped me with that. That's why I'm saying that the partner that you choose can make or break you. So he placed the confidence that I had lost. He brought it back. And he reminded me that you can be as profitable as you were, but focus on what you're comfortable with on the market. That time, he's not even a trader. Focus on what you're comfortable with when you're on the market. And I had to ask myself, what is it that I'm comfortable with? I'm only comfortable with currency pairs. So that's my winner right there. And that's where consistency is. That's where I see consistency. If I lose, I would lose maybe 1 trade, 2 trades, but by the end of the week, I have 4 trades winners and then 2 trades losers. That's a win. Yeah. So he reminded me of who I was back then, and he brought back that person. So that's why I'm saying, when you choose a partner, make sure that you choose the right person, because he can make or break you. Even with guys, stop choosing girls just because lebana marago. Marago a tla leng, hey. So that's just all about it.
Yeah, but
just make sure that your
real.
circle is beneficial to you as much as you're beneficial to other people.
Yeah. Personal development. I know that's something you're quite passionate about. Personal development, self-development. What are some of the growing pains that you've had to experience over time that brought you to a place of, hey, no, personal development, I need to build myself as a person?
Okay, I think coming from a toxic environment, not only environment but a toxic family, yeah, and having to realize when you are different from them, and you want to build something different from how they grew up, from their upbringing, right? So you have to do things differently. You can't do the same thing that they were doing and expect different results. So that's what forced me to invest more in myself, find out more about myself, and also losing money in trading forced me to start doing things the right way, because I was like, nah, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this gambling thing, because I don't want to feel like trading is a scam. I know it's not a scam. So I've withdrawn money before. So if I'm going to keep up with this thing of what's happening on social media, because social media is spreading lies about trading, guys. Yeah. So I had to face reality of what really trading is to me, and face the reality of where I come from, and if I still want to live a life that I lived when I was in Northwest, when I was in that one room, do I still want that or not? So I had to make the right decision for myself, and I had to decide, if you want different results, you have to do different things differently, because you can't repeat the same pattern every year and expect different results next year. It's never gonna happen.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
That's so true. What are some of what are 3 books that you would recommend that every trader should read, even beyond the charts?
the number one.
Yeah.
It's Atomic Habits.
Oh,
Yeah, Atomic Habits.
Come
Every
on.
trader must have that
Come on.
book, guys. The Psychology of Money.
oh,
Yeah.
come on.
And then I would recommend The Power of Your Mind by Pastor Chris.
Yeah.
That one is like a Christian book.
Okay. Yeah. Nah, that's beautiful. Let's talk about blowing accounts. I think, and it's something that I've been thinking about. I've brought it up in conversations several times, because I think blowing accounts has just been so normalized, and I think people don't actually understand what it's doing here.
Dude,
To them.
I can't believe there was a time I believed blowing account is part of trading. Guys, one thing about prop firms,
Yeah.
one thing I'll give it to them is, if you want to learn consistency, you want to learn discipline, you want to make consistent income, you want to make trading it's like your job. It pays your bills every month. Get into prop firms. Because prop firms, when I got into prop firms, that's when I saw like real consistency in trading. That's when I saw real consistency in trading. That's when I started becoming more patient on the results, because that's what those rules are teaching you. At first, I thought that prop firms are just making things difficult for us. They don't want us to grow.
A lot of people feel like that.
Yes, that's how I felt. But when I got to do more research about them, and started now focusing only on prop firms, that's when I realized, no, man, these rules are actually meant to teach you how to become a trader. Because we are not traders, guys. We are gamblers with those small accounts. We are not traders. Real traders are trading 10,000 USD accounts and risking only 1% of that funds. They don't trade all the money in the account. So what I would advise people to do is, one thing that you should understand is prop firms will teach you how to become a disciplined trader. It will teach you how to become a consistent trader. It will teach you how to become patient on waiting for the results instead of wanting to make those results now, right? But you know that by month end I'm gonna get this much money if I do pass and get funded.
Yeah.
You understand? But one thing you will learn from there is consistency. You will see yourself, because there's some rules will tell you that you are only limited to trading 3 days a week. Now, I only trade 3 days a week. It's not necessary, but I only trade 3 days a week because from my first prop firms, that's what I was taught. And it worked for me because it minimized losses. So that's why I'm saying that it will teach you how to become consistently profitable and maximize your profits and minimize your losses. Now start applying that tight risk management and still make good money from it. So the problem is with blowing accounts. You blow accounts because you want to make big returns from a small amount of money, which doesn't make sense.
But one would argue that that's the beauty of Forex, is it not?
That's gambling. Yeah. The problem is a lot of people in the industry, especially, let me say, guys, South African traders. South African traders are taking Forex like bedway. Yeah. They think they think especially these young boys from high school. They think this thing is until you're 8 years in, that's when you know I actually wasted my time. And which is sad, because as we speak, I feel like those 8 years of me losing money, I would have done things differently if I wanted to.
Okay.
Because now my mindset was only focused on what's happening on social media, how people are trading on social media, and I thought that's the right way to do things. But I've tested those strategies and they won't work. I've tested the full margin thing and I blew instantly. So my question is, if you're going to trade like that every single day, how much money did you lose for you to make that one that you just made? And even those screenshots, they just take screenshots, but majority of them, they don't see that money that they just screenshotted. That's the reality about it. So that's why I'm saying that the industry in South Africa is a joke. It is a joke.
We've still got a long way to go, to be honest.
A lot. There's still a lot for us to learn. Yeah, there's still a lot. We still have a lot to learn as traders in South Africa. Because traders out there in Dubai, they're doing the most. I'm really proud of the FS codes.
Oh, yeah.
I'm proud of them. They are a good example, guys, to us as traders. As much as people are saying they are scammers, there's things that they might be doing that we don't know.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is how far they've come. And I'm not against people who are mentors, because that's another stream of income for you as a trader, especially if you don't have any backup funds for you to fund yourself. You could use your knowledge to fund yourself. That's a good business. I'm not against that business, unless you don't sell things that are working, because there's people who sell things that are not working.
Yeah, that's true. Prop firms, still on the topic of prop firms. Much like the season when brokers, even now, there's still so many brokers. There's so many brokers still coming to it. much like that, even in the prop firm space, it's the exact same thing. There's a lot of prop firms popping up everywhere. And I think that's where the real danger is. And I think that's where a lot of people find themselves in a lot of trouble trading with prop firms that have some funny rules. Some of them have some really funny rules.
True, that's why I'm saying that you need, guys, especially this one, yeah, the consistency score. Yeah, you need to be careful with that.
Yeah, so how do you go about choosing the right prop firm?
Okay, now what I normally look at, I look at the licensing, and then I also look at how long it's been trading for.
Okay.
Yeah. If it's been longer in the game, then I can try it.
Yeah.
But if it's just started now,
That's where the problem is.
yeah. Same with brokers. I do the same with brokers. I
Okay.
just check the licensing, how long you've been in the industry, and then, yeah, I can make my decision from there. And then also I look at the spreads. With brokers, I look at the spreads. How are the spreads? Because spreads can really affect your account. Yes.
Okay.
So I look at the spreads. If the spread is just, because I prefer ECN brokers and also the A-book brokers, but with these ones that are paying IBs with spreads,
Yeah.
that's so wrong, man. Because it affects your clients. I mean, guys, we've got those deals where we get paid with spreads. And to be honest, you make the money when as a mentor, but your clients are not.
Yeah, it hits the clients.
Yes.
And I think that's where you'll find that there's I think there's a line where it's like it's decent, and then people start becoming greedy.
Yes, and then
And then the broker's like, yeah, we can give you that, but we're gonna hit your clients.
Yes.
To give you what you want, and you find
that's
that
what happens in most cases.
yeah, and people are like, I want $20 a lot, but that's unrealistic.
It's gonna affect your clients. That's being selfish. That's why I decided I don't want to work with brokers anymore.
Yeah.
Because I don't have a lot of I don't take a lot of students.
Yeah.
Right? Because I believe in when you have a few students, you are able to invest in them. But when you have a lot of students, where do you get time to help everyone? Right? It's just about making money from them. But when you have a few students, you see results. They grow. You see profits. You see withdrawals. So, yeah, there's growth, man. There's growth. So I decided, I don't want to work with brokers anymore because of that main reason that I don't want my clients to get affected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a swing trader. You're a day trader and
a
swing
swing
trader.
trader.
Yeah. Okay. I first want to start with swing trading. What is something that a lot of people misunderstand about swing trading?
That you don't need money for you to become a swing trader.
Okay.
You need money because that small retest, it can blow your money and you'll forget that you're a swing trader.
Yeah.
You need money. I could say a minimum of 200 USD. Yeah, a minimum of 200 USD can do. But you need money, just enough for you to be able to hold a loss.
Okay.
Right? Because sometimes it's not every day that a trade will get in profit immediately. Some days you'll have to hold losses for 3 days, 2 days, right? So until that trade gets into profit, you're going to have to hold it. And if you don't have enough money, you can't hold.
Yeah.
The minute it gets into a loss, you're going to panic and close it with a loss, which is my rule is I do not close trades unless they hit my stop loss. That's when I take my losses. As long as it hasn't hit my stop loss, it's going to be held.
But you see that conviction that you have right there, it's so important because right now, and I'm pretty sure you didn't just wake up one day and decide.
No, I didn't.
There's a story for you to
I
be
didn't. Like I said, everything that I do is based on experience because, like I said, even now, I still do learn. I still do research. After taking a loss, I don't fold my hands and be like, I just took a loss, it's fine. No.
Yeah.
If I take a loss, especially if I experience a losing streak for like a week, I'm gonna tell my students, oh, guys, now you need time. So I'm on. I need time. I need to back test. I need to back test. So I'm gonna ask like for a few days off, so I can back test. Should I see anything that needs to be updated on the course, then I will let you guys know. Right? But if there's nothing, if the problem was just me, that's how I know that no, in this trade I was the problem.
Okay.
But the market was just okay. You can't blame the market every day for losing money. You can't blame the brokers every day for losing money because you also contributed to that. Right? So back testing after taking a loss, even if you don't back test, you just look at your history. You just look at how you entered the trade, your analysis. That's why it's important to take screenshots.
Yeah.
So that you can always go back and see how did you take the entry. Does it align with your rules? All those things. And then you'll know what the problem was so that you can not repeat the same mistake again the next time you trade. That's why it's important that after taking a loss, give yourself a break, even if it's for 2 days. Give yourself a break from the market after taking a loss, especially a huge loss that you didn't plan for.
Yeah.
Because no, Yana, right now, I plan for my losses. My losses are part of my trading plan, right? So every loss that I take is part of my trading plan, unless if I'm not okay emotionally, then I force myself to trade. I will take unnecessary losses that I didn't plan for. That's when I have to stay away from the market for just a few days so I can recharge and be okay, right? Mara, my losses now, they are calculated. I know how much I'm going to lose before I place the trade. And I'm okay losing that amount of money. So that's why I'm able to hold the loss until it comes back into profit without panicking. Because I calculated my loss. I know that if it hits my stop loss, then I know that it's going to change direction. Most of the time, when I hit stop loss, I know that it's changing direction, which is 80% of my trades, they don't hit my stop loss. That's when I know that, yeah, I've built this experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not overnight.
Not overnight.
So day trading, swing trading, you do both. How do you decide which setup is for which now?
Okay, so when I do my analysis on Sundays, I look at the market, for long term. I don't look at the market for current setups. I look at what's going to happen for the whole month because I prepare for the week from the first week of the month so I can know what's going to happen for the whole month, right? And then I know that this month we are buying on this pay. We are not going to take sales. We're going to buy, right? That's when now I know I can get good long-term opportunities on this pay, right? And then on Sundays, what I do, I prepare for the week. On the very same pay that I analyzed for the whole month, I prepare for the week, and then when I do prepare for the week, once I'm done preparing for my week, when I get on the charts on Monday, I will look for opportunities. I don't normally trade on Mondays, but I do sometimes. Yeah, because Mondays is when the market is preparing for the week. So, yeah, good opportunities are mild. You don't get them too much.
Okay.
Yeah. But on Sundays, that's when I know that, most definitely I will get, not Sundays, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. That's when I know that it's good time for me to trade.
Yeah.
So what I do is the maximum I hold, I don't like holding over the weekend.
Okay.
So on those long-term opportunities that I see, I can allow the trade to run until Friday. Before the market closes, I'm going to take my profits. As long as it hasn't hit my take profit. So on Sunday, when I analyze, I know where the target will be. And then I'm just going to work between that target for the whole week. So basically, in a week, I can take like 2 trades, 1 trade, and still be okay with that. I don't take a lot of trades like that.
Let's talk journaling. I know journaling is part of it's a very
it's very important to journal because Journaling helps you know where your mistakes are, how to correct them, and what to avoid and what not to avoid.
Okay. How do you
Yes.
journal? Because you know why I'm asking for like the practical method of how you journaling? Because there's probably somebody who's watching this at home. They're like, okay, let me go journal, and now they are doing too much or too little.
So before there's this app that I use now, Capture Trades, but you can only get it on iPhones. So it's Capture Trades. It allows you to put in screenshots there, and then you can put in your profits that you made for the day, the lot size that you used, the analysis, the take profit, stop losses, entry level. So that's how I journal. And then it gives you like a space where you're just going to write your experience throughout the day. So what I do is I journal my emotions. How did I feel when I was placing that trade? That's the most important one, right? And then I journal, did I follow my trading plan? Did I follow my trading rules or not?
Yeah.
Right? And then I journal. There's also, you can create like a checklist of your strategy, which is I trade trend lines, whatever that you're trading. You can create a checklist just before you place a trade. You can just check out so that you can see if the trade that you're about to take it aligns with your strategy or not, right? Then you can make a decision if you should place the trade or not. But basically, that's how you journal. And you can also create like an Excel document that you can and put in all those things that I just mentioned there.
Yeah. Trend lines. Why do people struggle identifying trends? Not trend lines, but I'm talking about trends right now because I think a lot of people do struggle identifying trends. Correct?
Yes, they do.
Yeah. Why is that?
You know what the problem is, ne? The problem is how you draw the trend lines, because the problem is people don't understand that what moves the market is higher time frames, right? Higher time frames decide where we are going. And then when you come and go to H4, out of nowhere, you just decide, I'm just going to analyze H4 and be done for the day. I'm just going to analyze M15 and be done for the day. What is happening on a monthly? What is happening on weekly? What is weekly telling you? Because a monthly candlestick will tell you where the market is going for the month. A weekly candlestick, how it closes, it's going to tell you where we are going for the week. Same goes to daily. And then if you're going to ignore these two, monthly, weekly, and daily, and then you skip and go to M15, take a trade on M15 without looking at these ones, you're most definitely going to be trapped on the wrong direction. You need to trade with the market makers. You need to understand that these people are mainly focused on what's happening for the future. Right? So when what you're going to focus on, you're going to focus on the direction that you get on these 3 time frames, the higher time frames. If you're getting a buy here, most definitely you should only wait for the market to buy on smaller time frames. You shouldn't take a sell while the market is buying on higher time frames. That's where you get trapped. Even your sentiments align with higher time frames. Whatever you get on sentiments, when you look at the higher time frames, you will see that it aligns with higher time frames. So higher time frames decide where the market is going. And if you're gonna do your own thing,
I guess you're doing your own thing.
because I get we are stubborn. We are stubborn, very stubborn. Your mind is going to tell you, no, I see a buy, while the chart is telling you that we are selling. One thing you should learn is learn to understand the language of the chart, because the chart is going to tell you what I want.
Yeah.
The only thing you have to do as a trader is respect what the chart is saying. It doesn't matter if yesterday you saw a buy and then tomorrow the chart is saying I'm selling. Respect that.
insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different
Exit.
results. How do you break free from insanity and create new patterns?
Like I said, get atomic habits. It has all the answers.
It really does,
But
though.
yes, it has all the answers. Teach you how to build those systems. The one thing that you should focus on, because a lot of people focus mainly on goals, right?
Yes.
They focus on goals, and if I'm being honest, they can be a distraction to you. They can be the reason why you are not progressing, because you're only focusing on that goal that you want to make 100K. But you forget that to make that 100K, there's certain steps that you need to follow. What are those systems that you need to build for you to get to that 100K? So what's important is what you do now will build what's going to happen tomorrow. So focus on the now.
Yeah.
Focus on the current situation and the necessary steps to take for you to get to that goal. That's how you break free from that. But most definitely get atomic habits.
Yeah, I fully agree with that one. I want to talk about money, attracting it.
Yeah.
How does one learn how to attract money? Because I think you spoke about that in one of your videos. I was so fascinated by that.
So how you attract money, guys, life is spiritual, hey? And one thing, the first principle that you need to understand about money is spiritual. Same goes to trading. Trading is money. And the fact that money is spiritual should click to you that trading is spiritual. That's why it's dangerous for you to share those screenshots on your statuses, right? Be excited, Mara. Don't be too overexcited, right? So the same way you attract money is the same way you can destroy someone's pockets.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to explain how. So there's affirmations that you can do to attract money. Like you can wake up every morning and say, I'm a millionaire. You know that you don't have millions in your account. You know that you have 0. But don't focus on that. Focus on the future you, because you first have to see yourself a success in the spiritual realm before you can see yourself a success in the physical realm. Because everything that happens in life, it happens first in the spiritual. It manifests first in the spiritual, and then it manifests in the physical. So if you never see yourself a success in the spiritual realm, you'll never be a success in the physical realm. So for you to become a success in the spiritual realm, you have to do affirmations, positive affirmations over your life. That's why it's dangerous for you to even joke and say, yo, I'm broke. Because your subconscious mind is accepting that information. It's saying that, okay, Mpho are o broke. I'm going to give it to her. She's going to remain broke. So instead of saying broke, just say I'm challenged. I have challenges with money. Instead of speaking negativity upon your life, learn to be positive. Learn to speak positivity upon your life, because that's building the life that you want to live. That's why most traders don't succeed, because they are always negative. They see themselves as losers just because of that one loss that they took yesterday. It literally defines their whole future. Don't let what happens now define your future, because you are not the person you are now. You should look at yourself as the future you, the person that you want to be tomorrow. So every single day, what I would do is I would look at myself in the mirror and just say, I'm a queen.
Yeah.
I'm beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm a success. I'm a millionaire. I haven't reached those millions yet, but most definitely I am making money. I'm never broke. And I live by my word, because I don't see myself a failure. And I never confess that I'm a failure. So that's basically how you attract money. Not only money, anything that you want to have. If you want a car, manifest that car.
Yeah.
See yourself in that car. Go to that dealership, test drive the car, be in that car, get the experience of how that car feels. It's going to give you that motivation that you need for you to get it. And the universe will respond. The universe responds. God blesses those who see themselves as success.
Money management. This is one of my favorite topics of all time. I have a strong belief that money management is actually where the holy grail is sitting at. Because if you don't know how to manage your money, then
most definitely,
how are you gonna succeed on the chart? Yeah, but what does financial discipline look like?
Okay, so most people, they think success is posting the cars, posting the success, whatever achievements that you achieved. It's good to post, right? I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
Yeah.
But materialistic things sometimes can be liabilities, especially cars. So you should look at your needs before you even spend money. Look at what you need. Spend money based on what you need, not what you want. Because certain things you spend because you want them, not because you need them, right? The money that you were supposed to spend on the things that you want, spend it on investments. What I normally do is take at least 30% of the profits that I make and put it into my savings. Then month end, I can decide what I want to do with those savings. Do I want to invest it? Guys, it's important. Have a life cover.
Yeah. Preach.
Have a life cover. Because you're already a millionaire when you have a life cover. I know that. And there's a lot of benefits with having a life cover.
Yeah.
Especially for you as a trader. So have a life cover. Make sure that you go and pay for a life cover, a good one. Yeah.
I mean, you're making money, so
you're making money, but it's good to secure the bag.
Yeah, that's true.
Have a life cover and check your spendings, how you spend money. It's not necessary, guys, I can't say that I'm going to buy a car when I know I don't need a car. I mean, there's a car that we use, so why would I say I need a car because I'm always home? It's just going to be in the basement doing nothing. So I'm just going to buy it just because everyone says I should buy it. It's not a necessity for me. Look at the things that you really need, that matter to you. Don't buy things that are going to depreciate in value. Buy assets that are going to build wealth for you. Yeah.
I think in the previous episode, I was sitting down with Mashima Gama and she spoke about portfolios, like how we need to have like portfolio, and this is outside of trading as well, like your easy equities accounts and whatnot. Like just go there, buy shares and leave it.
Yes, long guys, term. Like our lives don't revolve around trading.
Hey, they will come for you for that one.
They don't. There's life outside trading, guys.
Yeah, that's
I can't be in the mall and opening the charts. What the heck? I have a work phone, right?
Yeah.
The thing is, people don't see trading as a business or something that you can take serious.
Yeah.
Imagine you are in the mall and you are waiting for NFP. What the heck? Who's gonna take you serious? NFP while you are busy shopping. No, rest. There's always opportunities on the market. The market is not going anywhere. You found it here, you're going to leave it here.
That's true.
So be patient. You can always get another NFP opportunity. If you have to be somewhere, be somewhere. Your life doesn't have to revolve around trading. Not everything is about trading. We trade and we don't share much about trading unless it's necessary.
Accountability. You know, this one, I've been thinking about it a lot. And do you think there's a serious lack of accountability amongst traders?
There is.
Sure.
There is, because a lot of people, that's why I'm saying that traders are delusional. But it's good to be delusional because when you are manifesting things, you have to be delusional.
Yeah.
But there's a good side of delusion and there's one that becomes your enemy.
Okay.
Don't let your delusion stop you from being the person that you want to be. Because a lot of traders have this kind of delusion that is stopping them from becoming the best traders in the world. because they think hore. they think guys, like I said, they think trading is bad way. Let's change that mindset. And the minute you shift away from that mindset, you'll see a lot of growth.
Yeah.
There's growth in compounding interest, taking those small profits, because the mindset that a lot of traders have, it's making them not appreciate the little growth that they get from trading.
Yeah.
Those little small profits that they make, it's not enough for them. Someone wants to make 20K from 200 rands in a day. It is possible. You can make that money. I've grown an account for the whole month. It did not happen in a day. One thing you should understand is growth does not happen in a day. Right? So you need to give yourself time to grow as a human being. Don't look at yourself like, I'm just a mere trader. You're not just a mere trader. You have a skill that is needed by a lot of people, a lot of businesses, a lot of banks. And then you don't see yourself as an important person. What the heck? No. Respect yourself. As a trader, respect yourself. Because you are that important.
Faith without works is dead.
Is dead.
How does faith influence your trading practically and spiritually?
Okay. I'm a very spiritual person, right? I never actually decide to do anything without consulting with God, without praying. And I do get the answers that I'm looking for. Even if I can tell you that the strategy that I'm using, for me to get the strategy that I'm using, I had to pray about it. And I got it. I got the answer through a dream. Right? And I went on and backtested what I saw in a dream. It's like someone came and taught me how to see zones on the market. And trust me, they are always respected. They are always respected. And it's hard for me to even explain them because it's something that I saw through a dream.
Yeah.
I can only apply it on the charts, but I can't explain it to anyone. Yeah. Mara, my students are trading with zones, but I had to show them. I couldn't explain. I had to show them. So I'm well connected when it comes to the spiritual side, and I am very obedient when it comes to the spiritual side, and that's another reason why I don't like posting, because I got an instruction that I should not post my results anymore, because I've done that and it affected me, it affected my finances, only to find out that spiritual things were done for me to. That's why I don't advise anyone to post anything really about Forex, because it's easy to attract the evil eye when it comes to Forex compared to other industries. Yeah. Because it's sensitive. It's money. Money is very sensitive when it comes to the spiritual side. So that's why I'm saying that respect yourself as a trader. Respect your work as a trader, because that can be your downfall. You posting that screenshot, it can be your downfall, because there's power in the tongue, right? There's power in the tongue, and I can literally speak to that screenshot and say, this person is going to fail. And when you're spiritually weak, you're going to fail. If you're not that person who's inclined spiritually, you're going to fail. Just because I spoke words to that screenshot. So that's why most traders are still struggling. Sometimes it's not because you don't know what you're doing. It's because there's a lot of work that needs to be done spiritually. So invest in yourself. Guys, even that simple prayer of, guide me, Lord, guide me, guide my decisions today as I start trading. It can make a difference. It can protect you from a lot of things. But you get on trading and then you just do things and then life goes on. And then you are surprised why you keep on failing, even though you are doing the right thing. But nothing's working out. It's because you are dealing with money. Money is spiritual and money is energy. You need to invite that energy to yourself. Yeah.
When you open a chart, what's the first thing you're looking at?
When I open the charts, the first thing I look at I look at a monthly chart.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I don't see anything on a monthly chart, I go to 3 months. I know most definitely that I'm going to get something on a 3 months chart. But I look at the higher time frames and then go to smaller time frames. Whatever decision that I'm going to make is going to be based on what I see on monthly, on weekly.
Okay. All right. Now, if psychology is the foundation of trading, what's one lesson you've learned about your own mind that you think most traders haven't realized yet?
Okay. So one thing I've learned is we are our own enemies when it comes to our trading growth. We sabotage ourselves. We don't believe enough in ourselves. We lack confidence. We lack self-discipline, self-control. And we believe in the fears that people project in us. Because a person who doesn't believe that they can be a success, a millionaire, they're going to project that fear on you. The person who believes that they can be a millionaire. Like your friend can literally come and tell you that, nah, I'm going to buy AMG, what. Then when you tell him, with what money? That's projecting your fears on him because you know that when you're not capable of reaching that far. So guard what you feed your mind. Guard the circle that you are in because it can be your downfall. It can make or break you. I always say, guys, that even if it means cutting your family off for you to succeed, do it. Because anything that stands in your way of success, it shouldn't be with you. You shouldn't be like this with people who are constantly making you feel like you are nothing. Be with people who feed you the right knowledge, who feed you, who feed your soul with the positive things so that you can be able to grow. The reason why I don't have friends, it's because I haven't found people who think like me. As long as I haven't found them, I'm not going to be desperate to look for friends. Because why am I building friendships that are not helping me grow? Right? Because whatever you guys converse with, whatever conversations that you have, it stays here. The minds always remember. It remembers what you said. And it's gonna stay in there until you believe that you are that thing. Whoever told you that when you're gonna end up being nothing, it's still there because you've allowed it to stay there. So don't let your mind be a weapon formed against you. Start feeding your mind the right knowledge. Start feeding your mind the positive things. Start feeding your mind the things that you want to be. If you want to be a makeup artist, start watching those videos. Start watching what other makeup artists are doing. If you want to be a trader, start learning more about trading. But don't follow. In trading, it's a bit tricky because you can't follow everyone in trading.
Yeah.
You can't follow everyone. Start following. Now, I always advise people that if you are not learning anything from my TikTok videos, unfollow me. Because why are you sticking to my TikTok if you're not learning anything from me? If I'm not providing value to you, you should not follow me. Follow the people that you get value from. People who post screenshots of their charts, who post the results of their trading. You're not learning anything from that. Unfollow those people because they're just a bunch of people who are full into your phone and distracting you. Because tomorrow, after seeing that profit, you're going to force yourself to make the same profits because that's how the mind works. You want to become that person and you don't know if that person is posting things that are authentic. Because as an IT professional, I can literally change those screenshots and make them look a certain way, make them look as if they are authentic. I can literally do that. I can fake a withdrawal. It's that easy with Photoshop.
Yeah.
So not everything you see on social media is is authentic. So that's why I'm saying guard what you follow on social media, because you end up becoming like that. The reason why this thing, your full margin, is being pushed is because of it's all over social media, and everyone now thinks that it's right, and everyone wants to be like that. It's because of the content that they see every single day. That's why I don't follow traders. That's the main reason why. Because I guard what comes into my mind, what I allow in my mind. When you get on my social media, mostly you're gonna see feminine stuff. Yeah, things that are just improving me as a woman. Nothing about trading, because I feel like there's a lot of things that are negative, false information that can mislead you on social media, which people need to avoid. So when you follow people, follow them because you learned something from them. Same goes to buying mentorship. When you buy mentorship, you can't buy mentorship just because you saw I bought a car. What if I bought a car with the makeup money, not with the trading money? So what makes you so sure that I used trading money to buy that car? Why would you come and buy mentorship from me just because I posted a house? There's a lot of ways to make money. It could not be in trading. And then when you buy mentorship, when I don't deliver, you feel like you are scammed. You scammed yourself because you are a fool. It's that simple. Because most of these people are they see the red flags, but they just ignore them, which is where the problem is.
We just need to do better as people. Really, we do need to do better.
We do, guys.
Yeah.
We do. Like everything is there. You just have to decide what you want to do with your life. And unfortunately, most people, they...
Yeah. No, Mpho, thank you so much. I feel like we can still go on for another hour, 2 hours.
Yeah, I'm even feeling comfortable.
That means you must come back. No, thank you so much for coming to just give today. I've learned a lot personally and appreciate that. Any last words from you, closing remarks from you?
Okay, I want to speak to my ladies, guys.
Speak there.
Hi, ladies. Okay, so guys, it's important to make your own money. Looking at how the rate of GBV is so high, in most cases, this thing, guys, is caused by being too desperate. You stay in the relationship because you are too desperate. Learn a high income skill. It doesn't have to be in trading. You can digital marketing, affiliate marketing, sell wigs. I sell hair. So that's part of my business. So that I don't have to rely on a man for me to be able to sustain the life that I want to live. So make sure that you make your own money, guys. Don't be a useless girlfriend, because you're gonna abide to abuse just because you can't afford yourself. You're gonna feel like you are losing something from that person, even though you see that you are in an abusive relationship. So that's all I wanna say to my ladies. Learn a high income skill and be your own woman. Yeah.
Mpho Gooieman.
That's me.
Yes. Thank you so much for today. I appreciate it so much. Appreciate you taking time out of your day. Even though you have me shooting on a Saturday. By the way, my weekends are sacred.
Askies, it's the same
okay.
with me. I'm always busy during the week,
It's
unfortunately.
okay. No, I'm glad we got to do this today. And I would gladly shoot on another Saturday for you. Trust me. Yeah, no, thank you so much, and all the best moving forward. I am looking forward to see what you will be accomplishing in the future, and for another sit down as well.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
All right, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. This was another installment of Market Masters with myself, Mpho Gooieman. I'll see you guys same time, same place next week, and we're out.